Friday, February 14th, 10:19 a.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. Happy Valentine's Day. Going to go over my day trades I took this morning on the S&P 500 futures and give you an update on the swing trade idea I discussed in my video yesterday. Markets are still open. Yep, but I'm done for the day. So I'm going to shut down after this. Look at here on the S&P 500 futures, 3 grids. Far left, 15-minute. Second one from the left, 1 hour. Third one from the left, 4 hour. And the far right is the daily. So daily chart, far right. Higher high, higher low. Since opening overnight from the prior daily candle. Small trading range. 4-hour candle. Yep. We haven't taken out the high of overnight yet. It's that purple horizontal line. And then the imbalance area, we tested overnight, making that red bullish pin bar. We haven't even tested the midpoint of that red bullish pin bar. You can see I have a red zone drawn on it. As well as that big green candle, 4-hour candle formed yesterday. We haven't tested that. But we are testing other zones. So on the 1 hour, second one from the left. Oops. On the top second chart from the left, that top green candle overnight, 1 hour, that was the overnight high. I labeled midpoint of that big wick. That's what we were testing earlier here. But you see the red rejecting it. And imbalance down here. Potential trade ideas off of those. On the 15-minute, open this up, show you. Look at that. Here's the Asian session, the green on the left, London session in the middle. London session has that imbalance area. We tested it. Down here, these 15-minute candles on the bottom there, the far right, going up to the golden area. The first 15 minutes, the New York session open. Yep, key levels here. So again, a lot of chopping here. Let me show you how my trades went. So first of all, I should mention I was bullish bias this morning, thinking here they were going to go up here on the daily, testing some of these areas, which we have. 1 minute chart. Again, you can see the Asian session on the far left. London session took out the high of the Asian session and the low, which showing mixed signals during that session. And then we had economic news at 8:30 this morning, which has this orange vertical line. And again, we had this overnight low here, tested several times here, this yellow horizontal line, leading up to 7 o'clock in the morning. Then we had coming up, imbalance area off the 5-minute I drew here. Here it is, on the 5-minute. Back to the 1 minute chart. Took off, broke above this consolidation. Nice. At that 7 o'clock hour. After the 7 o'clock hour, we did a retracement back into this imbalance area. And just a big consolidation here into this period of time. Coming back, retesting this zone I have drawn here. This gray area, testing it. I'm watching for trade opportunity. And I see this breakout right here, this green candle. So I went long, 0.756 in long. Nice. Took off like a rocket ship. Closed my trade, took profits after the 8 o'clock. So the 8 o'clock, I was thinking, okay, I'll just keep moving up my target. And we did. We had a consolidation here, some chop. Broke above that hour high, 7 o'clock. Closed my trade right here, 0.811 for profit. So my first trade, pre-market, again in 0.756, out 0.811 for profit. Then we had this huge consolidation here. I certainly wanted to be out of my trade because of economic news at 8:30. So this orange vertical line is where the economic news came out. Just before that, we had a huge sell-off. See that white candle coming right back down to this imbalance area. And then at the 8:30 news, look at this red candle, the high goes all the way back up on the top into this other zone and deeply down. So then, thank goodness I closed my trade before the economic news. Okay, let's go back to my other trade now. A lot of chop here. Now we're coming into the 9:30 New York City Open. This golden area is the first 15 minutes. I had that box in. This white vertical line is where we opened at 9:30. And coming up to a swing point right here. Nice. That 0430 was a swing point. So my thought was a break above that, look for a potential entry on that pullback. Yep. Well, that was the setup. The trigger was breaking above that. Watch that 1 minute chart. Tested it, didn't break above it yet. Broke above it right here. It's that big green candle, broke above the swing high that was started at 430, the yellow line. And that next candle took it out. So I went long. Had a retracement, got stopped out. Terrible. Took a loss. So again, went long here, 0951, got stopped out, 0954. And all my profits I made in my first trade, I lost. So it's flat. Didn't lose any more than what I made in my first trade. Disappointing. Disappointing. All right. So let's go forward here. I went after that. And then I was watching this looking to be bearish because I was thinking all this consolidation here. I'm thinking it's distribution. We're going to go down here. I had an imbalance here. Here I drew. Yep. So I took a short when we had that break below right there, that red candle in short, 10 o'clock short, which happened to be at the top of the hour too. Went short. Went lower, getting gains fast, getting close to my target zone. Into my target zone all the way. Nice. And I got more greedier. Instead of closing the trade, I moved my target down more, went against me. Trend turned against me. Yeah. Got stopped out. So 3 trades, 2 losers. Shame on me. I got too greedy here. It was a nice, good setup, sweet spot. Worked out fine on the setup, the trigger, the entry, but the money management, what was wrong? Shame on me. I'm so disappointed. That would have put me way ahead. So the bigger picture was, I'll show you here. I was thinking on this middle grid here, this 1 hour on the left. Yep, I was thinking again, that's where it's going on the upside. You can see here in the 15-minute too, on these zones. So that's what I knew, expecting on the upside. So back here on the 1 minute, which I didn't. Disappointed. Let's go to the 5 minute. Okay, here in the 5 minute. So you're looking at the 1 minute on the left, 5 minute on the right. Zoom in. See this area on the 5 minute on the far right? That was the area, the imbalance area, which I drew off the 1 minute. And we went there. You see that huge, that 5 minute candle into that, in it. Nice bullish pin bar. But again, my entries and exits were on the 1 minute. Nice. Disappointing. Lesson learned. Again, always room to improve on. Always room to improve on. So open this up one more thing to show you here on that 5 minute. Here's the overnight high right here. This yellow horizontal line, which happens to be the high of the London session. We haven't tested it yet. Nope. The overnight low down here. Haven't tested it. So we're inside that range from the open. See this golden area, that open? We really haven't moved that far. So as I mentioned in the video yesterday to my Patreon members on my higher level, I was thinking, hey, we're near a top. There's going to be less buyers buying up here, regardless if it's Friday or not. It was the charts I was showing. Highly recommend you watch that video yesterday. It's for my Patreon members in the tier level higher, 2 and higher. Plus, I mentioned there was a swing trade idea I had past days, and I'll give you a little update. It was a swing trade on the S&P 500 stock ETF. Bullish swing trade that has options expired today. So this is it. If you wanted to do the small one, it's a debit trade. 610, 609. Right now, it can be closed at for $74. I mentioned this as a trade idea back on Wednesday, February 12th in the afternoon, around 2:40. It was priced between $17, $18. So you could have got in, let's again say for $18 and closed it right now for $74. That's a good return. And again, that's the smallest position size. I mentioned you could use the other ones too that are bigger. The SPX are going wider. So again, that investment would have been between $17 or $18 with options that expire today. So again, today, this would be expired and you have to be out of it because it's a debit trade. Nice. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.